Everything's looking great so far. Remember Jeopardy as we suspected. Here are the categories players. From left to right, history of Britain. Oops. Then alternate left. We have 9-letter words. January babies. Uh-oh. News personalities. And finally, this one time at orchestra camp. Drew, start.
Orchestra camp for 1600.
I played opera music from Torre by this Italian, but I kept failing. I was the second best to the kid performing some Mozart nearby. Drew.
Salieri.
Right.
Orchestra camp for 2000.
Answer. Anyone who wanted to join by this man for any instrument or a combo. We were really quick now playing for about 4 minutes and 33 seconds. Drew.
John Cage.
You just went third for the first.
For 12.
We played Symphony number 4 of this shocking loud chord in the second movement, and the camp dog howled. Drew?
What's the surprise symphony?
You got it.
Orchestra for 8.
I performed Beethoven's symphony on this national instrument and asked, who is this Beethoven? Drew?
French horn.
That's the French horn.
Orchestra for 400.
The conducting instrument said it sounded like a pro. You referred to an orchestra as the band to this as a stick. Mihal.
What is the baton?
That's the baton.
History of Britain 16.
Answer. Triggered by an all-popular tax and led by the Whig Ron Tyler of 331, known by this low-class name. Well.
What is Pauper's Rebellion?
No, I'm sorry. Julie Hall. Well, you're on the right track. The president's wolf. Back to Mihal.
12.
In 1743, against the French, the second king of this name was the last British monarch to lead troops on a battlefield.
Mihal.
Was George II.
That's George the Great.
Britain 8.
Answer. Britain finally began using this on September 1472, revealing a jump on almost 2 weeks to catch up with the other nations. Mihal.
What is the Gregorian calendar?
That's it.
Britain 2000.
In the colonial area, picked up a few Hindi words, like this short one from their 1858-1947 rule over India. Will.
What is Raj?
Good for 2000.
History of Britain 400.
Answer there. Signed by Alexander II and Henry Happy Said Angry, set the border between these two kingdoms. Will.
What is England and Wales?
No. Mihal.
What is England and Scotland?
That's the right combination.
Literative lit 12.
Answer. It's the Mill of Tale. He's the title for Tarian. Will.
Who's Billy Budd?
Good.
Literative lit 1600.
Answer. Facilitating Dr. Moncrief into the Shirley Jackson structure. Will.
What is Hill House?
The Haunting of Hill House. You got it.
Lit 2000.
Answer is the first daily double.
This game could hardly be closer at the moment, Will, and you have an opportunity here. Go 3,800.
All right. Here is the clue. If you get it right. Feeling filmier, Happy Said Angry says, we feel a happy few, we this group.
This group.
This group. Will?
And what is Band of Brothers?
In the nick of time. Correct.
You are in the lead, Will.
You're in the lead. Select again.
800.
Stop. He tells Violet the gum isn't ready yet. Mehon?
Willy Wonka.
Yes.
9 letters 16.
Your car's alternator is one type of this energy creating device. Mehon?
What's a generator?
It's a generator.
9 letters 12.
A synonym for untrue begins this synonym for lie or untruth. Mihal?
What's a falsehood?
That's correct.
Lead.
In the lead.
9 letters 8.
It could be a finishing touch or an outfit like a scarf or a necklace, or a secondary culminator to a crime. Drew.
Accessory.
Right.
News personalities for 16.
A graduate of Harvard, she worked as a White House correspondent as the president of the event murderer. Drew.
Abby Phillips.
No. Willamie Hall. You added the S, Abby Phillip. Jump back to you.
For 16.
Uh-oh. Born January 1936, this historian was the founder of the Historian that would become the National Whaling Museum. Will?
Who's Ambrose?
You're right.
Literative lit 400.
Answer. In Washington Tale, this figure is street 90 among the graves in churchyard. Will?
Who's the Headless Horseman?
Yes.
January Babies 1200.
Answer is the second daily double.
You found them both in this round, Will. You are back in front, but the last one was a little touch and go.
Let's do 3,000.
Fine. Here is the clue. If you get it right. In 1929, at age 21, she finished second behind Jean Paul, started an advanced philosophy exam. Well,
Blah.
that was very close, but the French would say, Simone de Dior. You lose 3,000, you're down in second place. So, but look at this now. Where to now, Will?
3 babies for 2.
Answer. This author for The Woman in White and The Moonstone was born in London on January 8, 1824. It was the Wiggy Collins. Back to you, Will.
January babies 8.
In January 2024, the woman was saying happy birthday to this real great leader in a basketball game in Pyongyang. Drew?
It was Kim Jong-un.
Yes.
News personalities for 12.
This long-running NBC news show has been marketed over the years by Martin Kamen, and Tim Rose.
Was Meet the Press?
That's Beat the Press.
News personalities 8.
A world scholar, this NBC commentator discovered the additions of HIV/AIDS and healthcare of U.S. and British prisons. Will?
Who's Rachel Maddow?
That's her.
News personalities for 2,000.
The awards named for this legendary broadcaster honor digital and broadcast journalists. Mahon.
Oh, shoot. Who's Moreau?
It is Moreau.
9-letter words 4.
If you jump on this transport, you might be a musician or maybe just a supporter of trend cause. Mahon.
What is a bandwagon?
Yes.
There's 2,000.
To got meaning a core of woman got 2 letters inserted in meaning of this verb. Drew.
Gallivant.
You got it.
January babies.
Born January 17, 1942, to Barbados Abidros. This athlete announced to Iceland in 1964. Drew.
Ahmed Ali.
It is. And to finish it up, the last clue. Marking an 80th anniversary in 2024, David Muir traveled with the veterans to his French reunion. Drill.
What is Normandy?
It is. That's correct. All 3 of you have $10,000. Great scores. Here's your final Jeopardy category. World Geography. Back with the clue after this.